So, I just wanted to take a minute and talk about loneliness and just how easy it is to just push it aside like it's not important. Like yesterday, I was sitting in my room, just, doing nothing, doing some homework, and all of a sudden, I felt so alone. Like, I'm in a school of over 30,000 people, and I feel alone. I mean, does that ever happen to anyone else? Am I the only one who just completely feels like I have nobody? I know I'm not the only one, but sometimes it feels like it. So, I was thinking about it yesterday because I was feeling kind of depressed, kind of like no one cared. And then I realized that Neely, um, if you don't know, he was one of my friends my freshman year in high school. Um, he committed suicide. And this April 5th, is going to be his 4th year anniversary of his death. And even though it's been 4 years, it still feels like yesterday. I still remember the morning that he didn't come to school, just wondering, where's Neely? He's always here. And then finding out later that he had hung himself. It just completely ripped our whole school apart. Like, it really set into perspective, like, what a death can do to a community. And how many people actually care about individuals. I mean, at his funeral, there were people standing because there weren't enough chairs for everyone to sit down, because he had so many people there who cared about him and loved him. And I guess he just didn't feel like he had anyone. And that's how a lot of people feel. But in reality, there are so many people who just care about you and love you and just can't wait to see you the next day. Like, I always looked forward to seeing Neely in the mornings because he made my morning that much brighter. He made me laugh, he made me smile. He was that crazy little kid who could do anything. Like, and it's sad to think that he didn't realize what an impact he had on everyone around him. And it's hard to go through life and be happy 100% of the time. I know that's not realistic, but you can't just give up because you don't know how many people your life affects. You don't know how many people you touch every day. I know you get depressed sometimes. I get depressed sometimes. I've had a history of it. I mean, I would be just completely just feel like I was alone and no one was there for me for months at a time. I know how it feels, and I know how it feels not to tell anybody about it. And that's just, you shouldn't do that because it'll just destroy your life. Like, I didn't talk to anybody about it, and it just messed up a huge part of my life that I should have enjoyed, and I didn't because I felt so alone, and I didn't let anybody get close to me, and it just really kind of screwed everything up. But I wish I would have told somebody. I was just afraid. But I know now, I wish I knew then, that you don't have to be scared to talk to somebody. If you're feeling depressed, talk to your best friend. Like, they are truly, like, someone you can always count on. And if you don't feel like you can, and you don't feel like you can talk to your parents, then talk to a complete stranger. Call the suicide hotline. They're confidential. Like, they're not there to judge you. They're not there to tell you what to do with your life. They're just there to listen and to just help you. So if you really, truly feel like you have no one, I urge you, I beg you to call them. Their number is 1-800-273-TALK. That's in regular numbers. It's 1-800-273-2255. Because suicide is a big deal. I've dealt with, I don't even know, countless, like, people who feel like no one loves them, feel like they can't talk to anybody. I've experienced too many deaths in my life. Like, nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to deal with somebody taking their own life, because it's really, really difficult. And you're never alone. Like, you may feel like you are, but you aren't. You always have somebody. Just think of all the people who truly mean something to you. And then think about how many people you see during your day, and how many people that you might touch during your day. It doesn't have to be something big you do. It could be picking up a book for them if they dropped it, or writing a nice note, or just offering to do something for them. Some of the smallest gestures mean the biggest things. And your life is so important, because so many people are affected by you. And I just wanted to kind of just share that, since I was thinking about it, and since Neely's anniversary is coming up, because I know I miss him dearly, and I wouldn't want to have to miss anyone else like that.